Hello everybody, this is General Content Cotter with the Suicide Donkeys, and I've noticed players are moving all over the map. They are going everywhere. It's just absolutely crazy. You never know how long a player is going to stay in Alliance at this point. But I'm learning my lesson not to let anybody in Suicide Donkeys Generals off top unless they are Suicide Donkeys. So I'd rather they come up and they have a nice little home waiting for them. And as they grow, you know, the Alliance will grow as well. Which we'll get into the player jumps and everything that's happened in the Battle Island since the last video. I have not been on my YouTube channel lately. I have not checked it out, haven't looked at it, anything like that. None of the comments. So after I upload this video, I will jump on there and check to see if there's any comments. As far as the How to Play series, I'm going to start doing that on Saturdays. It seems to be the only time I'll be able to sit back and enjoy it and do it. I'm not really worried about the tags at that range because I am a rank 4, so I'm not making a big deal about it. So I'm sure I lost probably 100 tags since I've been on it last. I probably should jump on there and upgrade some things every 2-3 days. As I said, it's an old account, so I'm not really focused on it too well. With the new game, I got GTA 5, finally caved in, got it. We're looking at a lot of time getting into that. So on Battle Islands, I'm just kind of, you know, winging it a little bit, getting 100 tags here and there, keeping up with the Alliance. I do play the game daily. I'm not going to stop playing this game. It's just not going to happen. I mean, they might as well call this Battle Island crack because there's a lot of players that hate this game, but they just don't stop playing. We just can't hit. Eve's one of them. He can't stand this fucking game, but he plays 3 different accounts, leveling them all up. Of course, his main is in Camel right now, and that's just because he wants to work on the others. So anybody that wants to do an ult or something like that and get up to 10,000 to put in there, that's fine. We know it's not going to be a legit spot, but we don't really give a shit what other people think because we're Suicide Donkeys. We don't give a shit about other people's opinions, just care about the opinions of our teammates and our brothers. And like last video I talked about, you know, a lot of us come together and we play, and it's good for y'all. If y'all have other games, even if you have to post it 20 times, every time you get off to play another game, let people know what game you're playing. You know, you might find 2 or 3 Suicide Donkeys that play that game too and wouldn't mind running with you, you know. So, you know, there's other games out there, we know that, and we know this game's a piece of shit, but for some reason we can't seem to stop playing it. Now, I don't know what my mortarmen are doing up here. Let's just walk up to the machine gun and hit this house or way in back and then work on that. Alright, well, that worked out well. But alright, moving on. Alright, I like to go ahead and point some stuff out here. Sorry if the mic gets a little noisy or staticky, but I mean, I like to congratulate a lot of these players that are moving up. I mean, Haunted, you saw him, he's jumped up pretty high. Psychomatic, Captain Murphy hitting 18, Psychomatic, you know, right at 18. Boxer Bill is smashing it. He's already broke 16, heading towards 17 already. Super Mario, we look at him. He's hit 16. I'm pushing up to 16 right now. I'm getting close, but I'm not quite there. You look at Blue's getting close to 16. Import, Grats on 13, of course, from last time. He's in the process of moving. He'll probably be gone for about a week or so, something like that. Joe Neal's closing in. He's getting close to 13. We got D only, you know, at 12.3. He's doing pretty good. McLary Davis, he's a casual player. He's coming up close to pushing up to 13 as well. Quebec, same thing. Gratch on 12. Shut Your Mouth, still at 10. Stid, still at 10. McShifty, I don't know if he's going to play anymore. I think he's going to pretty much call it and hang it up. Of course, he's going to stay in SD Generals until we get it completely full, and I still won't kick him. I'll message him and let him know what's going on and give him about a week or 2. But I mean, Suicide Donkeys, we now got at 10th place. Well, we didn't, they did, our teammates. And we're looking at them. We got a few players. I like Grass One Fly. He broke 5,000. He's already almost a 6. I mean, he's been busting his ass off. We got Cool, same thing, break 5. This one of Eve's ults. Of course, he broke 5 a while ago. Robzilla, you know, steadily push tags. Silence Chris, man, awesome, broke 4K. Grabby, 4K, same, you know, pretty much. I think Silence is gonna be in the generals in no time. I say by the end of the month, most likely. If not, it'd be 5-6 weeks. And of course, we got Cyclops, Grass on 4K. Osama Mushroom 4K, Serial Killer 4K. I think Weem is kind of a new player, but almost at 4K already. And then we got, you know, Biggie Star and Overkill, another one of Eve's. He's a beast, man. He just plays all the time. Same with Haunted. Haunted is pretty much a beast. I can't do a video without him having 1,000 more tags than I did the video before, if not more. So, of course, Stupidity is not really active anymore, but of course, I'm going to keep Stupidity in the Suicide Donkey. So, we do got some active players that finally breaking the 4K mark, which puts them coming close to hitting the SD Generals. So, I say about 4 to 6 weeks, all those players that I grasped that broke 4K should be in the Generals. That'll be a beautiful thing to see. Now, we did lose one player that went to the Lions, Telephone, but nobody really could understand Telephone. It was one of those situations where I took a player that wasn't a Suicide Donkey to put them in Generals. Not something I should be doing anymore. It just doesn't pay out. Now, Stone Vengeance, Jeff left Stone Vengeance, joined the Alliance, left that Alliance, rejoined Stone Vengeance. I guess they're still trying to push up to first, but I mean, it's too easy for Lions to pull troops right now. And then we got No Fate, we got Time to Play. Both of them jumped into the Venomous Vipers. And Alien Urine, which is right here, which, hey, Alien Urine is doing pretty damn good, man. I'm surprised. Almost at 15,000, so congrats on that. But Venomous Vipers picked up quite a few troops in the ranks, and we'll see what they do. As far as the French, very impressive. I think they're just pulling French players. So as a foreign entity, or enmity, or however you say that word, they're doing very well, doing excellent. The Love Pirates pretty much dropped 5 players. I think they're going to try and push us down to 6 if they go ahead and recruit right. But it's hard to find real high tag, high active players. So there's not too many of them out there. Lions pretty much got it easy. They can play whatever game they want. If they need full tags, they just pull somebody with a lot of tags. Alright, moving on. Let's go ahead and point out that the battle wheel does seem to be working. Mainly during the daytime. So pretty much US time in the morning, I think is the best time to be tagging, because I mean, I'm looking at the battle wheel and we're coming up with huge amounts of people to attack. I actually had 8 people on my battle wheel, so that was a complete shocker. I couldn't believe it when I logged in and saw that. I got to pick the cream of the crop. So of course, you know, I'm looking for players with 1-2 mil, and I'm hitting them up and taking all their loot. So it was no problem for me as far as finding targets and everything. So let's go ahead and just drag this out, drag these planes out, do a little damage here. Really, I don't have to concentrate too much on taking these guys out. We'll just weaken the tanks. Alright, let's get these planes out over here. So, targeting wasn't too bad. See, they're not doing the damage you would think they would do, but they get the job done. And of course, now we got battleships sitting right there. They're not going to last too much longer. Pretty much ignore them at this point. And I do not know where the landmines are, but I got good ideas where I would put them. And luckily for me, they are not displayed. So basically, I just want to take out that anti-aircraft gun. Now, my whole targeting system on here, as far as what I do, is I target anything that's anti-air. Nothing else really matters to me. Howitzers and all that doesn't mean shit to me. So especially on a base like this, it's real easy to angle to get what you need, to get the units you need. I did not want to hit that sea mine. I just screwed that up. As you see, the just that one unit right there, Mortarmen took out 3 more air defenses. Now, let's see who's best. I guess I gotta go this direction because I'm just not gonna be able to swing around to get what I need. And they still got some air defenses up. But I pretty much got a lot of the loot. I got half his loot already. 50 seconds ago, I might as well. If I span this right, I should get that machine gun in the corner. Yeah, got it. Alright, clean this up and hopefully it will angle itself and get that. Yes. Alright, so we're definitely going to take down that sea tower. Now the problem is that anti-aircraft guns are just so OP in this game. So if you put them anti-aircraft guns in the right spot, they're gonna do damage. So here's 3 planes right now attacking it, and it took all 3 planes down with no problem. Still at half. Took down 2 more planes, and 2 more, and finally got it. So this base is done. Got all the loot. So I'm gonna get the 3 stars. He's got 4% left. This is not gonna be anything. He doesn't have anything in the corner, so. That's pretty much it. Now you see what I'm talking about? Now this is what I'm talking about. Huge amount of targets just displayed everywhere. So, of course I'm going to pick one that is the maxed out. Let's see. This is another, you know, I'm seeing a lot of these more unique base designs. And I try it, but without maxed out walls, it's really not doing me any justice. These setups can work, but they don't. Kind of wish I could get those 2 sea towers at once. Let's get the air and the boats out. I want to see what he's got in the shipyards anyways. It's all gunboats. I'm definitely throwing artillery on that. No, it's battleships. I don't give a shit. Which it's inland, so battleships are appropriate. When players put battleships on the outside of their islands, where it's easy to take them out, yeah, it's kind of not too smart. Let's see. I think that's about it. I don't think anything else is going to come out there. Let's go ahead and drag these troops down. Get some planes. We can tanks. Take out the machine gun. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and 2 more planes. Take out that howitzer. I don't think I'll have any problems with anything else. So troops should take out some planes by themselves, if not weaken them. We gotta draw these battleships out, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and attack the outside of the islands. And you notice I sent 1 unit of troops in. I usually do that just to check for mines, because as you see, those mines will F you up if you're not careful. Or you kind of want to send in a little unit first. A few troops, go ahead and scout the area out, look for mines. There we go. And I did see that in the upper left hand corner, so I think that's it on the base. I don't think I have to worry about anything else in the corners. Looks like everything else is in place. Alright, I should have did riflemen before I did those mortars, but I think I'll go ahead and get that machine gun and anti-air. Looks like I got most of the stuff. Now I know I could have got those 2 sea towers. I just didn't want a bunch of troops stuck in that area. And I knew by having all 3 of the 2 sea towers and the machine gun nest all in position close to the same spot, which I guess they took out the machine gun nest now, that I would be able to connect on all the sea towers and the machine guns and take them all out at once, clearing the island any kind of defense whatsoever. And now I'm going to teabag appropriately. Here you go. Alright, so actually there might be 1 more rig in a corner, I think. Yeah, I should have looked more carefully. I got gunboats, but hell, I got 18 seconds. Those planes will go ahead, so haha, I got you. You're not gonna hide. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. This is Content Kaido with Suicide Donkeys, and I will see you in the next video.